So with the Ray Rice situation, it was a superstar athlete in football with the Ravens, of course. He got in a fight with his girlfriend, punched her, knocked her out cold, dragged the elevator, all that type of stuff, and he got suspended from NFL. How do you feel about that? Do you think that was a good idea? You think it was a bad idea? What do you think?
Well, this is my first time hearing about it, and it's very shocking that a football player of that stature would do something like that. So I think the NFL was right on doing what they did, because as that individual should take under consideration that other people are viewing him as a role model and wanting to be like him, play like him. So if his actions outside the field are not, in a sense, quote unquote, good or right, then there are going to be consequences, you know?
No, he's done. It's a wrap. I don't approve of domestic violence, so he's done.
You know she's defending him. They're still together.
She's dumb too.
Because like at this point, it's like in the media, so you have to set an example. So you can't have like young kids looking like, oh, well, it's okay that he beat this woman and he's not going to have any repercussions.
Right.
So he has to be punished. Yeah.
What about you?
Especially for the NFL, like they're not gonna like have that out and not do nothing about it, even if the wife already like said there was consequences for it.
I feel like Ray Rice was suspended indefinitely like he was a great decision, because there's no reason you should hit females. And I don't care who you are. And this man's a pro athlete, and he's out there hitting females. I have no words for it. So I'm glad he was suspended.
This is a touchy subject, but like at the end of the day, I feel like all human beings are equal. Nobody should put their hands on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying she deserved it. I wouldn't put my hand on a woman, but like not all guys think the same. And
No, yeah, I definitely agree. I think that more light should be put on. There are cases where the women are offenders, but at the same time, he could have easily defended himself and didn't have to take it that far.
yeah, he could have just like grabbed her or something, or not done anything. But I mean, at the end of the day, they are still married, so she doesn't have anything against him. So
So domestic violence is just wrong in all cases, pretty much.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, he hit a woman. You know, I would never hit a woman. You know, I feel like he should have just held back. You know, just like, ugh, like I would have punched the elevator instead. You know, like that would have scared her. But you know, like, I mean, you know, hey, karma. You know, I guess.
You know, I think it's really, really sad to see another athlete have to go through, you know, being put out in the media with everything. Like, I feel bad for his wife or girlfriend or wife. I'm not sure what she is. Yeah, wife. You know, that's really hard. Domestic violence is not something that anybody should ever have to deal with. So it's just, I think the NFL is good on cracking down. I'm happy that they decided to take him out of the team and stuff like that. Ravens, I believe, because, you know, they can't make this stuff a light situation. It's serious.
I just feel like it was too little too late. I feel like the punishment for the crime didn't really match what it was, especially when athletes get suspended for half a season, a whole season for smoking weed or performance enhancement. But if you do something as serious as punch a woman out, and I didn't even see the original video until like just today, and when I actually saw it, like he hit her with some force, bro. Like she was out cold, bro. She couldn't even get up for a minute. He had to like carry, like he really hit her. And I mean, I feel like that just sends a bad precedent that he was only suspended 2 games for that. And I don't know if a lifetime ban from the NFL is appropriate, but I definitely feel like he shouldn't play this season.
I think it was, especially after watching that video. I mean, I don't see how anyone could really argue with that. As a football player, you are held to a higher standard. You're, you know, kind of put above people. People look up to you. So if they were to keep him, you know, then, or even, you know, come through back to the league or anything like that, you know, kids will look up to that and they basically be saying domestic violence is okay. And that's not something that's okay. Especially that 1-2 piece, that's not okay.
I saw a video online and it just, honestly, that's unacceptable. That should not be allowed from any athlete, because they should be setting an example for other people, especially someone that's so important and known as that NFL player.
So you agree with the Ravens' decision to release him?
Absolutely.